Plastic surgery is transformation. Whether cosmetic or reconstructive, doctors are changing lives. Real stories, groundbreaking procedures, ultimate makeovers. This is plastic surgery, before and after.
I've been watching you, watching me. I don't
22-year-old singer-songwriter Holly Lucas is well on the way to fulfilling her dream.
I've only been in Nashville about 2.5 months, and I've been very blessed in getting to do music.
Holly's already caught the eyes and ears of one of Nashville's hottest producing teams. The Clintons have collaborated with stars like Shania Twain and Reba McEntire.
All right, you sound wonderful.
Thank you.
The first time I heard Holly's voice, it moved me and inspired me. And it was something so exciting that I just felt we needed to help her.
But in the ultra-competitive music industry, talent alone isn't enough.
Looks has become almost as important as their musical ability. Hopefully not quite as important, but you know, it certainly has become a really, really important thing.
Holly's wholesome good looks have been marred by a series of mishaps.
As a young girl, I was definitely a tomboy. I was roughhousing with my neighbors, which essentially led to the first time that I broke my nose. And the second time, I was in basketball practice and took a pass right to the nose. And the most recent occurrence, I hit my nose on a freezer door, the stainless steel freezer door. So, lucky me.
All Holly wants is to undo the damage.
I definitely want to restore my nose to its original version, but I'm not looking to have an extreme nose job by any means. I just wanted to look the way that I looked before I broke it.
Holly's got plenty of determination, but she hopes that fixing her nose will give her an extra dose of confidence.
You are a product. You need to be marketable. Not only do you have to be a great talent, but you should be self-assured and confident in who you are so that will sell.
Holly travels to Atlanta to consult with facial plastic surgeon Dr. Brian Maloney.
Being a singer, I've heard that getting your nose fixed can damage your voice, the sound, the tonal quality, and that's really important to me, that it doesn't.
There are actually a number of very famous singers that have had nose surgery, and it's really more of a myth, so I don't think that's going to be an issue for you.
Okay, that's good.
So as we look at the nose from the front, we can see that the nose has a curve to it. Basically, from all of your previous fractures, the breaks that you've had over the years, that's kind of pushed the whole nose over to the left side. And then as we look at the side view here, we can see the hump on the side. So as I reshape the bones and the cartilage and take this down, that's going to help to take away our hump. While we're there, I want you to think about something else, because with noses, it's all about proportion and balance. So with a little chin implant, that'll help to balance out the lower part of your face. What do you think?
Looks beautiful. Sounds great.
Fantastic.
Holly's surgery will include rhinoplasty, mole removal, chin implant, platismaplasty, and facial liposuction to the neck and chin.
We'll put some marks on you for us. Okay, you're going to do wonderful. Okay,
thank you.
Great, you're welcome.
Dr. Maloney begins Holly's surgery with liposuction of the neck and chin.
This is going to have a big impact on the definition of her jaw.
Next, a platismaplasty tightens Holly's neck muscles.
These muscles play absolutely no role with singing or talking, so it's not going to have any impact on her voice, and that looks wonderful. I think she's really going to like that.
To begin the third procedure, he creates a pocket beneath the chin.
Here's Holly's chin implant. Don't tell her it's a large. That'll be our little secret. She was very concerned about having too masculine of a chin, but I think that is going to give her just what she's looking for.
The doctor then moves on to Holly's rhinoplasty. First, he unblocks her nasal passage by removing giant bone spurs.
And I'm going to bring this out. You can just see how crooked this is, blocking airflow, and this is what was contributing to part of her deviated septum.
Bone spurs are actually scar tissue. When a bone is injured, healing involves a process called membranous ossification. Cartilage forms and acts as a template for the healing process. The irregularities formed by this process can push against nerves or even block nasal passages. Though she has aesthetic reasons for wanting surgery, it will certainly alleviate her medical problem as well.
Tap, tap.
The doctor carefully reduces the hump on Holly's nose.
Great. There's the hump. This is what has been giving her all that fullness.
Next, to narrow and reshape Holly's bridge, the doctor makes a series of tiny breaks in the bone.
And so we're tapping a little bit, and then I'm applying a little pressure.
Then he recycles cartilage from Holly's hump to contour the tip of her nose.
I've basically cut between these horseshoe-shaped cartilages. I've sutured a cartilage strut between those to give that a nice, strong I-beam that's going to hold her whole tip up from now on.
As a final touch, he removes a mole on her nostril.
I take a scalpel and I plane it down level with the surrounding skin. And there it's gone. So at this point, Holly's hump is gone. We have a nice little break before the tip of the nose. And as we look from the top, we see that the whole nose is nice and narrow. Surgery went great. The nose looks very cute and did some nice work underneath the chin for you and stuff. Your breathing and especially your headaches, I think you'll notice a huge, huge improvement.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Coming up, Holly's gone under the knife, but is she ready to go in front of the camera? And 22-year-old Holly Lucas is working hard to become the next country music sensation. She's got the talent, but in an industry where looks count, Holly feels she's a little out of tune.
The more I've broken my nose, the bigger the bump has gotten, and I've become a little self-conscious about it.
She had rhinoplasty surgery with Dr. Brian Maloney.
Big smile. It's great.
8 weeks after surgery, Holly is ready to rock.
I'm so happy with how everything looks. I would say that surgery definitely helped boost my self-esteem, the little piece that was missing. Before, I would shy away from people ever taking my picture, especially a profile shot. And now I feel completely at ease, and I'm excited to start getting my headshots taken.
I want you to turn your head to the right. Great smile. Good deal. That's perfect.
I finally don't see the bump on the side of my nose that I used to have from having it broken so many times. Originally, I was really uncertain and fearful of having a chin implant, but I'm very happy with it. It balances out my face, and I think it was a great decision.
Gorgeous.